Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet, and I am back with another video for you that I want to show you one of my new star blankets. I got hooked on these star blankets and I love them so much. So, can you see the sparkles? All the sparkles in it. Now this is, I did 2 yarns. So this one's a red heart and this one's an ice cream. And the red heart has the sparkles and it's actually soft. It is so soft that I can actually sew with it and it doesn't hurt. Because some of those red heart yarns are so hard. And then this is the ice cream. But that is it. That is my giant star blanket. And my stained glass star blanket that I've been working on is actually almost king size. So I'm going to have Robert hold it up for me so I can film it outside so that you can see it, because it's getting big, really big. And it has, yesterday it was 90 degrees. But the garden that I'm sharing with our neighbor, I go out there after the sun moves away from it, because you never want to water your garden in the sun. It burns the leaves and it's not good. So it's either you do it before sun up or at sundown. So I always do it at sundown. Then they're really thirsty and they drink all night and they get, and our okra is now popping through. The tomato plants, because the seedlings, his girlfriend, it was her first time, so she overwatered them and they didn't go. So I just went and got plants. So I got 3 tomato plants. I got a cherry tomato. I got a purple tomato, which is supposed to come out this purplish black color and be big. And then I got a big boy, which is just regular red tomatoes. So I'm hoping to get some nice green tomatoes to make some fried green tomatoes with fried okra. Yes. And then we have 2 hot pepper plants for him and Jared, Robert and Jared, because they like the hot peppers and they're doing really well. And then I have some green beans, green beans, and then I have a cucumber plant, because 1 cucumber plant will take over that whole thing. And I'll take you over there and show you when they start popping through a little bit more and you can see more of them. But I saw some shoots coming up, and then you should have been outside. They were having a slug party out there. They were everywhere. That's why I called Kevin Bacon. I'm like, come get your tremors. Every year they're getting bigger. And then they just crawl along, spit out a baby, crawl along, spit out a baby. And then those babies get big. They're up the sides of the storage things outside. They're up on our porches. I use so much salt to keep them off the upper porch. They can play in the lower porch, I don't care. Just don't come up on the upper porch, you know, because they're trying to get the cat food. So if you put salt down, it keeps them away. So I put salt all around the garden so they cannot get in there. And then we have a thunderstorm. Then it rains and washes all my salt away. So I have to start all over again. But salt, I gotta buy a case of salt so that I can keep it to ring around everything, as long as it stops raining. But it was 90 degrees yesterday, and then within maybe a half hour of it hitting the tip of 90, then a thunderstorm rolled in. It went from 90 to 79, and then bam, 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 boom, thunderstorms. Love thunderstorms. Don't want anybody to get hurt. I love a good thunderstorm and rain. I love it. It hurts my bones, but I still love it. I love listening to it. Ding, 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 ding. Especially if you're in Tennessee and you're at some place that has a tin roof and that rain pings off the tin roofs. Bing, 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 bing. Awesome. Love it. Okay, I have one more thing to show you that I started sewing the other night. And this is a, that reclaimed, eco-friendly watercolors that I believe it was Michael's. Had them all on clearance and I bought them. And then after feeling them, I wasn't too sure if I made a good thing. But after this came out, I love it. Okay, here's the back, right? Little curly tail. Dun, 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 dun. And he's got a wedge of cheese. He's got sliced cheese. He's got little flat feet so he can sit down. Just stand there like this. But if you look at him from this way, without the tail, it looks like a bowling pin, right? Or one of those Egyptian vases. But then I just decided to do this. And I name him, oh, his nose is crooked. I'm sorry, I had you in the bag. There, now his nose is fixed. But I figured I'm gonna name him Checkers. Because if you look at the color of this watercolor yarn, it is absolutely beautiful. And it is soft. After you work with it, it really is soft and I like it. It's not like, oh, that Lions brand limited edition special yarn. I honestly, that yarn is so hard. I use it to hold my hooks. It is so hard. And even after all the hooks going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, moving around, trying it on different things, it's still hard as a rock. I can't sew with that. That just rips your fingers apart. So that limited edition, no wonder they're sticking it in all the bags because they can't get rid of it. It's awful. Just so you know, Lion's brand, it's awful. It's not good. It's really not good. No. But it does hold the hooks well. It's solid. And it's like a rock. And it hurts. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I was listening to Sadie and she said, hold on, Mom, somebody's at the door. And it was her Walmart delivery. And Savannah was sleeping, so she asked them not to ring the bell. And what did they do? Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I'm like, oh God. Then the dogs go off, you know, and Callahan's screaming, door, door. And she goes, don't you go open that door. You don't know who that is. He goes, okay. So she grabs the bags. The guy left them. She grabs the bags, brings them inside. And then in the background, I just hear, it's an avocado. An avocado from Mexico. And I'm like, I started laughing so hard because he was singing the commercial. And it was so funny. And I said, Sadie, did he just sing the avocado commercial? And she's like, yep. Yes, he did. He did do that. So, I had a really good giggle out of that. I mean, it was like, she had me cracking up, you know, with some of the stuff she was telling me about them. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And then Kristen with Olivia and Vicky with telling me about Gemma. And these kids are crazy. And then Corey talking about Colton. And then Colton is learning to do this. So he goes, mwah, mwah. But that's not enough. He takes the phone and all you see is his mouth and his teeth coming at the camera. Because he's giving me a kiss through the camera. And I'm like... And then I do it like a mwah back to him. Oh my goodness, he's so funny. They're all funny. They're all funny. And they all have, just can't wait to see what they're all going to be interested in. Like, Gemma, is she going to stay the little princess? Is Olivia always going to be the brains? Is Callahan going to be the, you know, have that growth spurt and be the big guy on campus? You know, that kind of thing. Colton, I already know, is going to be broad, big, like Corey. Not heavy, but big. Big. You know. And then I know that Savannah is going to be just like Sadie. And they are going to go one-on-one, just like Kristen and Olivia, because they both had mini-me's. So they are going to be going head-to-head when they get older in their teens. And that teen starts clicking in. They're going to go head-to-head against each other, and it's going to be like fighting with themselves. That's what it's going to be. All of the prizes have gone out. I emailed everybody their tracking numbers. Forgive me, I have not checked my email. If you wrote me to let me know that you got them, and I will get back on watching videos. We had to have our TV reprogrammed because for some reason it clicked off YouTube, and so we had to have it redone because it kept clicking off different channels, and I don't know why. It just went haywire, I guess. I don't know. Maybe from all the storms and the electricity. Let's see. What else? Oh! I do have a beef. I got to tell you my beef. Robert was reading about this and he told me, and I lost my lid. Okay? I've already told you how they spent so much money fighting the cookie company that makes the little animal cookies to take to take the bars off the box so the animals can be free. Okay, you do realize it's a cardboard box. And you're eating the cookies that are animals inside. But the outside of the box is going to bother you, but you're going to let the kids eat them. Ah! Why? Why? All the money they wasted on that they could have actually done some good. Or the money they wasted fighting Sesame Street to get rid of Snuffleupagus because imaginary friends aren't good. Should not have imaginary friends. Well, sometimes they're better than real friends. Why are you going to take that away? Why? Why? So now what they're doing is they want to take away, like, okay, first, they wanted to take Cookie Monster and take Cookie Monster and make him Veggie Monster to show him how he eats his carrots and his broccoli. Okay, do you realize how stupid that sounds? He is a Cookie Monster. He has always been a Cookie Monster. What are you going to do, arrest the Hamburglar because he's wearing the little black mask? What's wrong with you guys? I don't understand. What is wrong with these people? Okay, but it's okay. We'll take the bars off the box. But it's okay for the animals, the kids to eat the animals inside the box. But then Robert told me, he said he saw that they want to take away Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell will not, they're trying to get her to not be part of Disney anymore, not be part of anything, like not at the parks, not in the you know, like the Hook movie, not if they redo it, which they shouldn't. I think when they have a classic, leave it alone. Why are you going to bother with it? But they want to kick Tinkerbell out because she's mischievous. She causes problems. She gets into too much trouble. And that isn't something kids should see. It's a cartoon. Or it's Julia Roberts in mini size. Okay? She's a fairy. She flies around. That's what they do. And now you want to take them away? They want to take away everything. But yet they're not fighting that they took the banana splits and made them into a horror movie. Hello. They're taking our childhood cartoons, making them into horror movies. But that's okay. But little Tinkerbell flying around, sprinkling tinker dust, or fairy dust, if you want to say, all over the place, and getting herself in some trouble. Little trouble. She's little. Little. How much trouble can a little fairy get into? Not much. She saves people, but they want to take her away. And that makes me angry. Because why are you taking all of these guys away? Why? You grew up on it. If you grew up on it and you are screwed up, then that's your issue. Why are you gonna blame everything in your life? It's Tinkerbell did it. Because Tinkerbell actually is my imaginary friend who sits with Snuffleupagus looking at the animal crackers in the bars on the box, and Cookie Monster is baking cookies for them all. Okay? Oh my goodness. It's like, why? Why are you guys doing this? Why? You want to just ask them why and say, don't you have anything better to do? Maybe you're the problem. If you have nothing else to do than to ruin a kid's growing up phase and their imagination and their everything, what is wrong with this? Please let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you agree with it. Give me the thummies. Please subscribe if you haven't and become part of our Pups and Crochet family. And click the like button and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know if you think those things are silly as much as I do. Because I really believe that so much more can be happening with that money they invested to do that. And now they want to take Tinkerbell away. And that ticks me off. I love fairies. I love dragons. And I love Tinkerbell. What is wrong with that? And I love Snuffleupagus and Cookie Monster. Why do you guys want to do that? Okay. I'm gonna let you go now. Hugs and puppy kisses, purrs if you need them. And please remember, adopt, don't shop. There's just way too many babies out there that need a home. I love you guys, and I will be back with some more later. Bye.